Hello, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're gonna do a little update on our dash cam on our 4Runner. Come on, let's check it out. Alright, so this is the Fitcamx dash cam, and this is a 4K dual camera setup. So this one will have the front camera and the rear camera. So I made a video before, like 2 years ago, on my 4Runner with installing the Fitcamx, and that one didn't have the rear camera. So now we have the updated version. So let's check the accessories, what we have here. So we have a CPL filter now. This will be very helpful to reduce the glare. All right. And also we got some hardware kit. Okay, so we got the one that connects to the TSS and the hardware kit. We have some USB Type-C and USB-A. This is a micro SD card reader and an SD reader. We have a pry tool just in case that we need that. That's all in the box of the accessory. Now let's check the rest of the box. You have a user guide, and you have a support card in here. Again, QR code for support channels. Yeah, so we have a video installation also in here if you want to watch that. All right, so now the main dash cam, that is in here. Oh, okay. So what do we have here? So we have the rear dash cam in here, plenty of wires, and we have some clips also. Let me remove that from the plastic. Nice. This is a long cable. Nice. And we got the clips in there, so that's going to be very helpful. All right, so we have our main front dash cam in here, and let's see. All right, so it's going to be the same as what we have. All right, so when installing this, don't forget to remove the blue lens protector. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to install the CPL filter now. I think I'm gonna heat this up, okay, so that it will make it a little bit sticky. All right, well, I'll be right back. All right, so we heated this up. Now we just need to apply it to our lens. Okay, so just do your best to center it, and then we're going to put a little pressure. So I'm gonna use the back of this. Okay, all right, so we're gonna use the foam on this one. Then we're just gonna press it down just to apply some pressure. Okay, now we have the CPL filter in there, just stuck in there now, just nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply some more pressure. All right, now we're gonna go to the car. We're going to remove our cover in there, or basically in my case I have a Fitcamx which I'm gonna remove. So let's go. All right, so to remove this, basically on your factory it will be the same procedure. All right, so if you want to get the mirror out of the way, you can do so. So this, you need to push it down. There you go, just slide it and you'll have access to it on how to remove it. Next thing we're gonna do is we're going to transfer this orange clips into the new camera. All right, so here are the difference on the two. This is the older Fitcamx, this is the newer one. Okay, so as you can see here, the new one got a secondary cable for the rear camera. The other one doesn't have. So basically it got only the main cable for the power. Okay, so what we need to do is we're going to remove this, and then we're going to transfer them over into the new ones. Just transfer them over. There you go. And on this new one also, I just want to point out that it has this antenna. This is the Wi-Fi antenna. If you can see it, it's a black cable. I don't see it on the older one, but this one has Wi-Fi also because it connects through Wi-Fi. So yeah, so this one has probably just better reception on it with it. All right, so if we're not doing a hardware kit on this one, we're going to use this plug, and then we're gonna use the one from Fitcamx. This is the piggyback harness, and it will just get power from here. All right, but since we're doing a hardwire kit, we don't need to get power from here. It's gonna go directly to the fuse, and on the fuse, basically, it got two add a fuse in here, and one we need to connect to accessories, and one needs to have a constant power so that it can record in parking mode. All right, so yellow goes basically to the positive battery or any fuse that has constant power, and then this one to ACC. All right, so now we're gonna test fit our dash cam. All right, this is the cable for the power, and it's not labeled here, but the one that's labeled is the one that says rear, so don't be confused. Just need to simply plug this together. All right, and then we're just gonna connect our rear camera cable now, which is the one that is labeled. So our power cable will go to the driver's side, going down to the A pillar. Our rear camera will go to the passenger side. Okay, all right, there you go. This plug in, and now we're just gonna try this out. Okay, let's just leave them out for now. Okay, so that's better. There you go. You hear that click. And now we're going to run the wires. So we're just gonna run the wires up to the headliner here. All right, one's gonna go the other way in here. Okay, so we'll have access to this one. Again, just pull your headliner, then push this inside. Don't worry about the label for now. That's gonna go inside anyways, so one will see that. So just do the same thing on the power cord. Just run it on the headliner like this one that I'm doing here. So you see I was able to push it through. Then it's gonna go here, and then I'm gonna fish it over here on the side on top of the mirror. I might just remove my weather seal stripping in here, so I might remove that. Okay, and then just gonna get it. So let's work on the power. I'm gonna worry about the rear camera later, so the power will be much more important. All right, so running the wire, the power cable to our A pillar. So you'll need the pry tool to push the cable through. I still see some over there, but it's okay. And then next thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna feed it here. So this is the cable. What I'm doing is I'm just pushing it on the weather stripping until we reach down here. Okay, then we'll have access to our fuse box down there. All right, and also we have this ground wire in here, so just bolt it basically or put it anywhere with that has body ground. I'm planning to basically put it in here. So if I pull this out, there will be some bolt in here that I can just screw on. Right now I have something in there that is grounded in there, so I'm just gonna put it the same way. All right, so in this one I use the KDSS for the ACC, and then I use the door RL on the very top here for constant power. So that's what I use. So if you want to do that too, it's up to you. So but yeah, so I got power while it's parked now. All right, so right now I've been parked for like 5 minutes. So on parking mode, so we need to test it. Again, just a disclaimer, this is not a 24/7 recording. It's just a parking mode recording. All right. So to test this while park is we're gonna tap it, and there will be some lights in there. So meaning it's on. All right. So that's the way to test or to tell that it is recording while on parking mode. So all right, so we have our cable in here. This is for the reverse or for the rear camera. So you just need to push it. It's up to you if you want to remove the A pillar, but I have good luck on pushing this in here. Okay, we're gonna end up fishing this in the rear. So I just need to put it in here for now. Okay, you can use the pry tool that was provided to help push the cable. So basically just do this all throughout until it disappears from view. All right, so there you go. Now on the weather stripping in here, we need to pull this out. Okay, so just simply pull it, and then we're gonna put the cable up here. All right, so with our cable in place in here, so we just need to run it over here. After removing our rudder stripping, be careful, that's the airbag, so make sure you don't put anything in there that may cause it to deploy or anything. So yeah, just be careful. All right, so we're also working it here in the back, and we're gonna work our way until we reach the back door. All right, the hatch door, tailgate, whatever you call it. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. So as you can see here, I have my cable after the B pillar. I just need to pull this. All right. All right, so we just need to run the wire from the front to the C pillar going to this headliner here in the side, and we should be able to get it from here, and then we're gonna put it in here in the middle. So yeah. All right, so I removed the clips on the headliner here in the back so that it's gonna be loosened a little bit. So just tuck it in, make it clean and nice, and then yeah, we're gonna go from there. All right, so we got our power cable for the rear camera. So I tuck this in to the C pillar, going here, the plastic trim on the glass somewhere here, and then here in the back, and then we just run it through here. So we're gonna secure this and make sure to put on properly your water stripping just to avoid any leaks. All right, make sure it's like this on this side. All right, so yeah, so we're just gonna work on this one. I'm going to stick the camera with my homemade thing in here, so it will stick here. Push this in here, and once it's in place, I can stick my camera on the smooth surface of this card, And basically that's it. We're all set. So we just need to tidy up the cables that we have here and connect everything through. All right. All right. So our rear camera is installed and it looks nice, simple, and I hope it doesn't fall the way I secure it. So yeah, come on. Let me show you the app and we will do a little test drive. All right. All right. So let me show you the app. I know I made a lot of video regarding Fitcamx, but this one for the 4RUNNER, the updated one that we have here. So let's connect to the camera. So let's connect through Wi-Fi here. And it should be the car cam CM 703. And we're gonna enter the password. The default one is 1234567 Okay, let's connect to that one. And then once connected, let's go back to the Fitcamx app. It's a little dark now. It's like 7:30 in the evening. All right, so now it's connected to the app. As you can see here, it's dual recording. We have the front camera on the small window and the rear camera at the bigger window. We can switch this by pressing this button. All right, so now it's switched to the front camera. Now let's switch it again, just the rear camera, or we can have the small window for the rear and the big one on the front. All right, so let's check the settings on this particular app. So right now, sound recording is off. We can turn that on. Our loop recording is only set to 1 minute, which is fine. That is perfectly fine because you don't want a big file when you're downloading in case that you need that particular file. So we have the timestamp in here, the exposure compensation, just leave that to 0. Driving collision sensing, you can leave that to medium, but I prefer most sensitive. And then for the parking monitor collision, since we hardwired this particular one, so I'll put it on most sensitive. All right, so just a disclaimer, this is not a 24/7 recording. It's only gonna record after you get hit. If there's an impact on the car, then it will start recording a 1 minute file, a 1 minute video. All right, so again, not a 24/7 recording, so it's not gonna discharge your battery, all right, or drain your battery. All right, so you can reset your password in here. We're gonna leave that to 2K. As much as I know, if this is on 4K, the reverse or the rear camera will not work or will not record. So yeah, so if you want to purchase this, I'll put the link in the description. You can use my discount code FGSAVE8 to save 8% off your purchase. All right, now time for some actual video from the camera.